from here. Price. That's not a bad one. From Klamath Falls to Ontario. Or we could go to Portland. I think that's where we started, actually, Portland. Medford. Now that's an interesting route. Why does it do that? Why does it go down and then across like that? Oh, I see. That's why. Wow, there must be mountains between Klamath Falls and Medford, I guess. Otherwise, they just put a tunnel in or something. That game is free. Oh, that's War Thunder is free, isn't it? Yeah, I do keep looking at it. Yeah, I suppose if it's free, there's no real reason not to give it a try. So. Next week, by the way, guys, next week, if you're interested, on Twitch, I'll be doing flight sim stuff. So this week is all about driving, bit of American truck sim. I want to do a bit on Assetto Corsa's Competizione, which is brilliant, by the way. Despite being very, 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 very early access, it is absolutely superb. Really impressed. What are we in here? Stop going to quick jobs. Freight market, that's what we're after. Klamath Falls. Ontario. Portland. Salem. We could do Salem. That's scrap metal, 10 tons. That's home accessories, which is boring as hell. And that's furniture, 14 tons. Yeah, I think we'll go for this one purely because it's the most amount of money. It's a decent drive. It looks nice and wibbly wobbly all the way over there to Ontario. Yeah, let's give that a go. Let's quickly check on the sleep situation. It's not good, is it? Should have checked that first. How long have we got? How long have we got to go pick up that job? Expires in 1 hour and 58 minutes. Gosh darn it. And it's got to be there really early tomorrow morning. So we can't even have a nap. Ah well. Ah well, we'll give it a go anyway. Why not? Grind it, baby. Goodness me, the stutters. I'm just going to really quickly get out of that road before someone hits me. I'll just take a quick look and see if I can't figure out what's running in the background to cause this issue. Right, okay, shut a couple of things down. I think we'll be okay now. What have we got here? Heartwood furniture. Cool. All linked to the trees in this area. Everything is linked to tree felling, which is kind of cool, I think. Right, our trailer's round the back. Let's go grab it. Nearly went down there. Very nearly went down there. Is that it? There she is. Second one in. It's going to be a little bit tight to get out, but I think we should be fine. Oh, in fact, look at that. Well, I don't know, actually. Can we get out that way? Because if you look at the map, there's no road there. There's no link. Is that perhaps a bug? Perhaps there's meant to be a road connection there, I don't know. We'll try it. Why not? With a little bit of a helping hand, first time in. Lovely. I don't see why we can't go that way. It looks like the much easier way out. Let's give it a go and see what happens. You can go out that way. You thought the same. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right there, Kev. I think you can. Who is sending me messages here? OnTog. Ah, OnTog, hello. I can't talk to you right now. Sorry, bud. Right. Let's get this thing rolling. Now, I'm well aware that we're really tired and we're going to need to be getting some sleep. So I think I'm just going to drive as far as I can. It's quite a long drive, this one. Until we need a rest. And, you know, if it ends up being late, then it's late. What can I do about that? Incidentally, Kev, you were absolutely right. That was the way to go. And obviously, it's a bit of a bug on the GPS/map. But mostly, I have to say, in defense of the DLC, it's pretty tidy. It's pretty well put together. I really haven't had any issues. And technically, that wasn't even an issue. It was just, you know, a shortcut, I guess. Past the crashed plane. Wow, that was close. They are coming down there at some speed, I've got to say. I can't exactly pull out that fast. Where did that truck come from? Was it a bus? It wasn't there 2 seconds ago. Come on, get into gear. That was a shifter problem there. And we're away. See if I can get up to 65 miles per hour. Now turn the limiter off, that should be a lot easier. Kev says, got yourself Oregon special t-shirt and poster from the SCS store. I didn't even know such things were available. So what are your thoughts of Oregon so far then, Kev? If you've already got it, or is it still waiting to arrive? Yeah, I'd say, personally, I'd say it's the best DLC, and I think so far, it's the best DLC so far, and I think it really gives American Truck Simulator, which is harder to say than you might think, American Truck Simulator, it gives it, yeah, it gives it a sort of a new lease of life almost. SCS always have your money. Yeah, they've got a lot of mine as well. Although I have to say, this Oregon DLC was provided for SimUK by one of our Patreons, Seth T. Big shout out to Seth, thank you very much. Really muchly appreciated. And truth be told, I'm not sure I would have got this DLC myself, because I don't play American Truck Simulator very much, and I'd almost forgotten about it, truth be told. But this DLC really has given it a new lease of life in my eyes. So much more interesting and pleasant to drive around in this than everything that's come before it, I'd say. Speeding a lot. What am I doing? 70? Supposed to be doing 55. Let's slow ourselves down a bit. Well, that's cool. We probably made a bit of time up there. They've learnt a lot. You can see from the old game they've done. Yeah, do you know what, Kev? I'd have to agree with that. I think American Truck Simulator is far more polished, far more modern looking, just a better game in total, but lacking content, lacking variety, and lacking interest, really. And in my previous stream I was commending SCS for introducing a whole bunch of new stuff, like unexpected events on the roads and so on, things which I'd never thought of or considered being needed in the game, but my word, they have really boosted not only ATS but ETS as well. Oh, you would be turning left, wouldn't you, just as I decide to stop to let you pass. Same again. guys need to put their blinkers on a bit earlier for me. 40 mph limit, going east on 299. And this is Canby. Nice little town. Very pleasant looking. Pretty much in the middle of nowhere, I'd say. Speed limit up to 55, not 65, 55. Oh, we got cruise control now, haven't we? Nice. See if I can hold it at 55 for a while. Sharp corner though. That wasn't a sharp corner. Nearly had a Crocodile Dundee moment there. This is a sharp corner. I forgot to turn the wheel cam off. There we go. Let's have that back on so you guys can see what's going on. 35. No trains, thankfully, because I wouldn't be able to stop. Now, there was somewhere to sleep there, but ideally, I want to push through, get this delivery dropped off before I have a kip. Maybe a little bit of speeding could help us achieve that goal. Nice river. Whoops. I think we really need the headlights on. Actually, I don't know, it's raining, isn't it? It's probably sensible to keep them on. Be as visible as possible. There is an argument, of course, that your lights should be on whenever you're driving, especially if you're on a motorcycle. Okay, so we're officially speeding a little bit down here. It looks like a nice long stretch of road. I think we could probably get maybe up to 65, 70 down here without anyone noticing. Stay on vigilant lookout for the 5-0. We're going to catch up with these trucks. Now I could drive sensibly, or I could try and overtake these guys. It depends where we meet them. I need these windscreen wipers going faster. Did I just get speeding ticket? I think I did. It's all the way down to 45 now. And then down to 35. Drop the gear. In Sweden, it's law to have the lights on 24/7. Ah, that's interesting. It's probably a good law, to be fair. It would also explain why Volvos always have their lights on. I don't think you can drive a Volvo without the lights on, can you? Unless there's like a specific override button. Coming through Lakeview now. Nice little town. .25 speed limit, seriously? It's not a bad speed limit actually, 25. Loads of fantastic shops and stuff. Cafe. I'm surprised that isn't like a truck stop. Okay, turning right through Burns. Speed limit jumps up again, and away we go. Today we are hauling, I think, 10 tons of logs. Oh, what's this going on up here? Some dude's been pulled over. Not looking happy, standing out in the rain. Yeah, we got 10 tons of logs today. No, we haven't. That was the last one. This is furniture. I'm telling you, absolute porcupines. The first run of the day was 10 tons of logs. This one is, I think, 11 tons of furniture, if memory serves. You came over to the UK with your lights on and all the British drivers flashed their lights on you. So you had to pull the fuse out for the auto lights. Wow, that's interesting. I suppose because in a truck your lights are going to be that much higher, sort of eye level, I suppose. What were you driving at the time, Wolf? Was it Scania? Indeed. Yeah, I suppose in the UK we're not really used to it. But like I say, I remember distinctly as a kid, Volvos always had their lights on. So, you know, British drivers should have been at least somewhat aware. Right, I think I can take this ambulance here on this stretch of road. Incidentally, what a fantastic stretch of road this is. Let's not overtake this thing at the moment. Let's try and hold our line and look at that for a view. It was a bit of a quick view. I'll do another one in a second. Once we're on a straight-ish bit, like here. Pretty nice, huh? Does look good. You think you think I've driven into Skyrim? Skyrim's on VR as well, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. So it was the new Toyota Celica XT Fastback. So not the truck at all. Oh, I was up on two wheels then. Did you hear that? I think I might be overdoing it slightly. Just wanted to catch these guys back up again. Since you can't afford VR, you don't bother looking at anything VR anyway. Yeah, VR is not cheap, and it's still very much in the early stages of development. Obviously, Vive have brought out their new HTC Pro version, featuring higher resolution, which is obviously a good thing, but it's flipping pricey, very pricey. I think it's like £600, and that doesn't include the handheld controllers either, which is just astronomically high. And there's quite a few competitors out there on the market now, or I don't think they're quite at market. They're in the final stages of development, sort of handing a few devices out to some prominent YouTubers, getting the name out and so on, but they're offering much wider peripheral vision at high resolution, and yeah, that's interesting. But I've got to say, and I'm going to remind you guys, next week I'm going to be doing some flight sim stuff, so I'll be including some VR stuff in that, because last night I tested out DCS World in VR and it is just absolutely amazing. Fantastic experience.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video today. I really appreciate you coming along and taking the time to do that. I want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you who watched this video today. Special big thank you to our Patreons and supporters on Twitch. But everybody who comes and watches, you all count, you are all part of this, and I thank you so much. If you hit that like button, I will like you twice as much. Even more than that, perhaps. It is for you guys that I make these videos, so it matters to me a huge amount if you enjoy watching them, and if you don't, you need to tell me. So thanks for watching, take care of yourselves, until next time, goodbye for now.